I just said yes, because I know you're going. We're not talking, just squeezing on each of that. Legs. Yes. Oh, you're right. I like that. This is not correct. These are my Easter eggs. Might run out. Yes, here you go. You only get. All right, I'm gonna go see if I can find. Can I take a survey real quick before class starts? I know I typically teach my class with more yoga style music. And since I surprised you and I'm not Dan. What would you guys like me to do the fun dance music or the relaxing more yoga? Dance, yoga. Yoga 1, 2, oh, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then what about the dance? Then the dance. 1, 2, 3. Do we want? How do I come back and take another vote? I'm gonna check on my other class to see if they're ready. I got 5 hours. Got you whatever. No, I'll take a look at my calendar. Okay. I'm good. Okay, yes. Again, it's our legs, it's not. Yes. Yeah, so I think Did not get a ball. Did not get a ball. Anybody else not get a ball? Is this over? I'll take this. Try not. So next. We're not throwing it. It's just something for between our legs to create. Anybody else? Okay, and of course, I'm carrying this and I don't need this. Okay. So that right there. Right, we got our technical stuff going good. All right, so we decide. So let's do another vote. We can do fun dance music. Or we can continue with the music I typically use for like yoga type. So vote. Dance music, raise your hand.
Which is who is it on?
Dance music or our yoga music. So dance music, raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then yoga music. 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, you know, we could do half and half. How about if we do that? Let's start with dance.
Okay, yeah.
And with, okay.
Good.
Yeah.
That's easy.
That is not 1950s fun.
It's okay.
1950s oldies fave. Alexa, play oldies favorites. That's not like the talent hours. That's not bad. I like that part. Okay, you guys, it is Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm so glad I get to spend it with you. All right, let's go. Arms up, and we're just gonna rotate down and open, down. Four, 3, 2, 1. Now bring him up and just lower him halfway, and I just want you to pull your elbows back and forward. Keep those elbows as high as you can. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to take them and scoot forward, heels up, or heels down, toes up. 4, 3, technology dropping, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna reach across and stretch. Don't go too quickly with this. Really search for the stretch. Pull it back. Oh no. My watch is talking to me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Bring yourselves back center. And if you'll open your legs up a little bit wider, and you're gonna have your hands in front. And as you come front, I want your hands to come up and out. and then come back, so you're kind of creating an arc. So hinge at your hips and up and open. Go down as low as it feels comfortable. This is not to put you in a uncomfortable position. Just warming up those hips. 2 more. Excellent. Last one. Wonderful. All right, we're just gonna warm up our hips again. I want your right leg slightly forward. So if my feet are like this, my right's gonna be just out just a little bit, okay? And all we're gonna do is we're gonna initiate a squat, but then sit back down. So it'll kind of look like that, okay? So 4, if you want to cross your hands. 3, nice and slow. 2, wonderful. Last one. All right, now bring those feet balance, nice and the same. We're gonna march them out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's secure them in the ground, cross our arms, and we're just gonna come up halfway. 3, 2, slow down, and last one. Excellent. All right, now other side. So if my legs are like this, my left foot's gonna slide forward just a little bit. So where's the weight primarily going? In that right leg. Okay, so cross, press down, halfway up, and down. Press. Down, 2 more. Press. Down, last one. Wonderful. All right, bring those hands by your side. Go ahead and rotate them back 3 times. All right, and reach for that ball and your dumbbells.
Balls and dumbbells.
Balls between your legs. Okay. Now, this is kind of like working 2 things at once. So I'm gonna take the dumbbell and I'm gonna put it, or excuse me, the ball, pinch it between your legs. This is forcing you to keep pressure. I don't want that ball to drop between your legs. Okay. So we want to keep that inner thigh adduction. I mean, we're squeezing our legs in, working that inner thigh in a whole different way. Hands are by our sides. And all you're going to do is as you press into that ball a little harder, your shoulders are coming up and down. Press a little harder into that ball. Up. Squeeze up. Up. Feel those shoulder blades coming up your spine and then sliding down. Up. 3 more. Press into that ball. 2. And last one. Go ahead and put those dumbbells behind you. See, that wasn't too painful. Put that ball down beside you. And we're going to have our dumbbells on our thighs. Okay, if you want, you do not have to have them there. And just rest your hands over the top. And what we're going to do is we're going to lift up our heel, but kick down. Sorry. No matter where I put it, it comes loose. Okay, I apologize. Okay, so knee up, and we're going to press our heel down and back up, and we're going to alternate. So rather than kicking out, we're going to press that heel down on the floor. Up, tap. Good. Four, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're like a V. So tap that heel out, pull it back in, out. Four, 3, 2, 1. Tap those heels out in front. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, excellent. Now we're going to give our lower body a break, and we're going to take our dumbbells. We're going to start at our shoulders, and we're going to squeeze back like a skier. So you're going to tilt forward, press those arms back, pull it up. Now I want you to try to keep your spine as straight as you possibly can. You're just hinging on that access of your hips. Press those triceps back. 4, 2, and last 1. Excellent. All right, go ahead and put those dumbbells behind you. The next one's called a good morning, but you can call it whatever you want. I don't know why it's called a good morning, but our legs are going to be out to our side. And first, I just want you to rest your hands on your thighs. Think of keeping that spine as tall as you can, and we're just going to hinge forward. Okay, but as you press up, press into your heels. This is working our back, our erector muscles. Okay, so we're going to squat forward. It also works our glutes. So we're going to start with just 3. This is our last one. Now I'm going to give you an option. If you want to take, well, the next progression is just your hands out, which puts a lot of tension on your shoulders. So if that's something you don't want, but they're like paddles. As I roll forward, my hands roll with my back. Okay, so as I come down, my hands are rolling down. Now, the next piece is, the third progression is an actual dumbbell, okay? And you're gonna hold it in your chest, and as you go forward, your hand goes above your head, and then you pull it back, okay? So, as I'm going down, I extend out. And as I sit up, I pull it back to my chest. And again, trying to keep that spine as tall and long as possible. Adding weight doesn't make it better, okay? Unless you can hold your form, okay? So, reach down. Do 4 more. Nice tall spine. Press those heels, squeeze your butt on the way up, back stays straight. 3. Wonderful. 2. And last one. Go ahead and get those weights down and just tap your heels forward and scissor your hands. Go ahead and bring it back into that ball. We're going to do that one more time. Okay, this time rather than doing shrugs, you're going to squeeze that dumbbell. Go ahead and just squeeze it for a second, the ball. Can you feel that in that inner thigh? Okay, you want to keep that pressure. Palms are out, and we're going to curl, squeeze, squeeze. Just keep that pressure on that ball. Five, slow it down. 3, 2, last one. Excellent. Go ahead and put those weights behind you or on your thighs. Nice and tall, so nice and tall. Roll those shoulders back, keeping them pinned to your back. We're going to remember, lift up, tap our heel out, come back. Tap your heel out. One more each side. Now we're going to take it out to a V. So just tap out just a little bit, not too far. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back center. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, let's go ahead and bring. We're going to do our spheres. So we're going to start here. Press back. You tilting forward. Pull that weight up. Nice tall spine. Press back. You guys feel your muscles in the back flexing? Yeah. Wonderful. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right, now last thing, good morning, and then we get to stand up. So again, just make your legs just wider than shoulder width, a little bit of an angle of your toes out. And you get to choose, a down and up is fine. Progression 2, arms out like a paddle. And progression 3 is dumbbell. Okay, just make sure your feet are securely anchored in the ground, and here we go. 1, squeeze the chair with your glutes. 3 more. And pull back with those erector muscles. 2. Nice tall spine. Last one. Go ahead. Dumbbell behind you. Bring your legs forward, tap them out. And then roll our shoulders back. This is always so good to reposition your posture. Okay, just helps get those shoulders back in place where they're supposed to be. All right, let's go ahead and stand up. We're going to test our little balance. All right, I'm going to start on the right side of my, or excuse me, this is my left. Oh, Mary, come on. All right. So we're going to balance in our right leg. I had my right leg in my mind. So again, remember, no winking. All right. This time, I want you guys to put your left toe out in front of you. Okay. Now, again, we're putting the pressure on our foot. All right. My little time limit. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. So this is progression 1. Okay. And then progression 2 is just lifting a little higher. We're going to try to be a flamingo. So we're going to try to kind of keep our leg up and out, and we're going to do that for 30 seconds. Now with this, we're going to try to look out to the parking lot. Keep those abs nice and tight. Come back center. And we look to the lobby. Good. Come back center. Look down at our toes. Now, can you bring your hands forward? 3, 2, 1, and let's lower. Shake it out. Excellent. All right, let's come to the other side. Balance ourselves out. All right, good. Press your hips forward and back. Press those hips forward and back. One more time. Hips forward. Wonderful, and back. All right, now we're going to use that left leg to really hold our whole body up, okay? There we go. Okay, so we're going to put our right toe out in front. Now that's fine to stay there because you still got all the weight in that left leg, but just continue to challenge yourself. Make sure your hand is close to the chair. And we're going to raise that foot if you can. Again, flamingos. Once you find your balance, try to gently and slowly look out to the parking lot. Beautiful. Come back. And we look to the lobby. Come back center. Bring those hands up. And you look up. And let's gently lower that toe, come back, and shake it out. Wonderful. All right, we're going to do the next one behind our chair. Okay. So, hands are on the chair about, give yourself an arm's length away. Okay. And I want you just to sit down, try to see if you can keep your chest up, and can you push your butt back, and then come up. Okay. Do the same thing, keep your chest up. When you feel your chest start to fall forward, I want you to come up. Down. Good, really use that chair to make sure you're getting your form. Can you go a little bit lower? We've got 2 more. See how low now. Can you look down? Can you see your toes? If you can't, what do you have to do to adjust? You have to push your hips back. Okay. A lot of the times that's what we do. We go down and rely on the front of our legs, but we really have to continue to work to strengthen our hips. Excellent. All right, go ahead and shake it out. Grab a dumbbell. And we're going to start with it in our left hand. You know, my favorite thing to do always is to work on these abductors. Again, that if you want to if you have the balance, even if you don't, you can put your weight down and really feel this. So as I abduct, feel that. If you put your thumb right there in that kind of above the back pocket, as you lift, that's where you should feel it. If you don't, put your leg further behind you and lift, come down. Okay, go out, you can feel that leg extending. Okay, so if I'm doing this, if your leg's out here, more than likely you may not feel it as much. If that's the case, just go ahead and bring it back a little bit. Then you'll feel that bulge into your finger. Okay, now we're going to press up. Okay, now you can hold on. Now that you feel with that where that should be flexing, press forward. 3, nice tall spine. 2, and last one. Excellent. Go ahead and bring that weight down. Shake it out. All right, let's do that. The next leg, same thing, except I want you to really put it out there. Put your thumb in that hip first. Keep that toe facing forward and feel where that's happening, where all the business is going on. Okay, bring it back down. Extend. And again, if you're not feeling it, just push that heel back a little bit. Okay, if you can add a shoulder. Three more. Last one. Beautiful. Go ahead and bring that down. Shake that out. Now we're going to just, hopefully you feel that a little bit more. Rotate those hips around. And then let's reverse it. One more. Excellent. All right, now we're going to work our calves. So no dumbbells today. Hold on to your chair. Just rest your fingertips on your chair. Okay. Feet are facing. We're going to start facing forward. And we're just going to come up, go down slowly. And again, I'm going to keep repeating this. Anytime your muscle is under tension, it's working harder. So we don't want to let our heels rest on the ground. If you can, and if you have flexibility in your toes, please focus on that big toe first. Come down slowly, quick up. Now, I'm going to throw in a little challenge. Stay here doing this. If you feel like you've mastered this, can you go on one foot? Okay. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to switch to the other leg. Again, if this isn't your thing, just stay with both feet down. 3, 2, 1, and come down. Go ahead and tap those heels forward. All right, we're going to bring our toes back together. Now bring your toes together, heels out. Okay, so my feet are kind of like this. Toes are here, heels are out. And we're going to come up just as if we were doing it if our toes were facing forward. You'll feel the cat. You should be feeling the muscle on the outside of your calf. Okay, we're rolling to our little toe more. Okay, slow down. 4, 3, 2, and let's hold it up on this one. And just tiny presses up. Press a little higher. Press a little further. 3, 2, 1, and let's march it out. Tap those heels forward. Job, guys. Who wants to sit down? Well, guess what? We get to sit down. Next round is seated. Now, make sure you have your dumbbells. We're gonna be extending our arms out a little bit wider. So we're doing our I, our Y, our T. So just make sure you have the right way to do that. And guess what, everybody? We want to switch to music. It's halfway. Yes, please. Okay, we did half and half. That was the goal. That was the deal. Alexa, play, chill. Yeah, it was like time for just 9. Well, it was 9 and 9, so I was like, oh, I don't want to do a tiebreaker. All right, you guys. So we started with the good stuff. All right. Now we're gonna take it down just a little bit. So let's reset our posture up and back. All right, next one is gonna be our Y. This is gonna take some concentration. Hopefully, you're challenging yourselves with the tension that's right for you. So first, we're gonna start with our dumbbells on our knees. And from here, we're gonna go to a Y, bring it back center, and open it up. Feel your shoulder blades help pull the waist back. So now we're gonna go Y, come back down to a T. Breathe in, exhale, breathe in, exhale, in, exhale. One more round. Up, right in, and out. Excellent. Bring those dumbbells right to the front of your. Now, the next one, we're going to start with our right leg out straight, but we're going to lift it. You're going to point, you're going to flex and lower. Okay, now this might require you to be closer to the front of your chair because the straighter the leg, the better it is for this exercise. So nice tall spine, stomach in, lift that right leg, point your toe, flex, now bring it down. Lift, point, flex, and down. Lift, point, flex, and down. One more. Point, flex, and down. Now, from here, keep your heel on the ground. We're going to tap our heel, and then I want you to see how far under you can bring your toe to the bottom of the chair. Okay, bring it out. Slide it. Can you bring your foot under the chair? Out. Under the chair. 3, 2, tap that toe under the chair. Last one. Excellent. Okay, go ahead and bring that right leg flat. Now we're going to extend our left. You're going to lift that left. Now, keep a tall spine. Don't let it bend. Point, flex, and lower. Lift, point, flex, lower. Again, can you keep that leg straight? Up, point, and keep a tall spine. 3 more. 3. I want you guys to kind of think about what your abs are doing. So when you lift, oh, what did you just feel? Point, flex. We're going to bring intention to what we're doing. Pay attention to how your body responds to the way it moves. One more, last time. Point, flex. Now bring that heel down. Now we're going to see if you can curl your toe underneath. extend. Now, flexibility is all up to you. Like right now, I know my hamstrings are tight. So to curl it, I may not get as far. That's okay. I just want you to make sure that your toe is touching directly under your hip. Sometimes as our body adjusts, it might tap out. We don't want that. Try your best to keep it under the chair in front of you. 2 more. And last one. Excellent. All right, go ahead and just tap your heels down. Take your legs. We have balls loose. Balls are on the loose, look out. All right, you guys, we're gonna do a reciprocating row, and all that means is we've done these before, where you're just moving one, they're in constant motion. So it's like a walk, but we're gonna hinge the hips. If this is comfortable for you, if it is not, sit halfway into your chair and just do it to the sides. Just watch these knobby legs. They can kind of get your hands if you're not paying attention. All right. I'm choosing to sit at the front of my chair. I'm hinging forward with a nice tall spine. Elbows back. I want to see your elbows behind you though. Good. Four, three, two, and one. Go ahead and put your dumbbells behind you. All right, we're gonna go back to our Y's and our T's. So we're gonna start up front again. Start it at your so we can get our shoulders set. Okay. Does everyone know what we're trying to work here? I'm trying to work on your back. So when you pull this up, your shoulder blades are coming back and strengthening. When I come in, it's my shoulders. When I open my back, we're trying to keep that back tall and open. Back forward, up, getting our back to engage. It's what keeps us upright. Everything we do is in front of us. And all our energy is in front. And this just helps remind us we need our back to stay upright. Oh, wow. And one more. Wonderful. And rest those dumbbells. All right. This time, all we're going to do is we're going to tap our heel forward and bring that heel or toe under our chair. Okay. Does everyone understand? Yeah. So we really want to try to tuck that underneath. Okay, so we're going to start with both heels out. Tap right underneath, extend. Left. Feels kind of weird, but this is a muscle in the back of our leg that's so important too. It helps build flexibility in those knees. I know we all probably have some level of knee issue. Walking the earth as long as we have, it kind of is just bound to happen. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Go ahead and shake those out. Last set of reciprocating row. Working that back again. If you can, pitch forward just a little bit, but I want your spine to stay tall, shoulder blades back. And let's row. Those elbows up nice and high. Feel that shoulder blade roll around your back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Go ahead. Bring those dumbbells behind you. And resetting, rolling your wrists. And we're going to do our last round standing. Roll our wrists. Take a deep breath in. Let's roll our shoulders back. Excellent, and let's go ahead and stand. I'm gonna start on my left side. Okay, but I'm gonna show you a couple progressions. So this is what's called a deadlift, but we're gonna work our single leg only. So you can start with your hands on your chair, balance in your left leg. Okay, and then I want you to take the right, and all you're doing is dropping your chest, keeping that right leg straight down as far as you can, and then coming right back up. That's it. That's a deadlift. So we're coming down. Now, here's the key. Keeping both hips. So put your fingers on your hip bones. As you come down, you want to try to keep both of those hip bones facing down to the ground. Now, if the chair is, that's one progression. The next, you can come down to the seat of your chair and just hinge down. Notice my back is straight, my leg is straight. I'm kind of trying to create a T with my hands. So this is progression 2. Progression 3 is you have a weight in your hand. Okay, I'm gonna have it in my left hand. Okay, and I'm gonna balance. Now, left is a little more challenging. You can also have it with your right if you don't need to hold on. Okay, so those are our 3 progressions. Working the back side, the back of our legs. So choose which is best for you. Okay, and we're gonna go, we got 8 reps, and I want them to go nice and slow. Keep that back. If you have a dumbbell in your hand, oops, wrong leg. Make sure the dumbbell stays close to your leg. Okay, so mine, I like it to travel all the way down so I can feel it all the way down my leg, and I come up.
Is the dumbbell in the?
You can have it in either hand, it doesn't matter. Nope. Got 3 more. And I've got 1 more. Excellent. When you're finished, go ahead and shake it out. Now we're gonna go to the other side. I hate to see you guys walking in circles today. Just gotta balance it out. So now I'm gonna balance in my right leg. This is creating the support. And again, you can do it off the back of your chair, same thing. You're just hinging down, everything staying straight, coming up. So our goal is to continue to work the back side of our right leg. So we're gonna go down. You've got 8. Bring that dumbbell nice and close to your body. If you're using one, you choose what is best for you. Slower, more you keep that leg under tension, building muscle. Two more. I hear a lot of pain, weakness leaving the body. You know, they say is strength is weakness leaving the body when you're panting and huffing. That's awesome. So that means you're getting stronger with every single rep. Yeah. All right, you guys are awesome. Go ahead and place your dumbbells down. And I want you to either use the back of your chair, the wall, or the bar. We're going to do our plank today. And I'm adding 5 seconds. We've been doing 30 seconds. I'm going to move it up to 35 seconds. But most important thing is you are in the right form. Remember, a plank is actually what it is, what it's saying. It's a straight line. There are no bends. So if you can't hold a straight line off go to the wall if you have to. Most important thing is keeping those arms out, body is nice and straight. You can be on your heels, your toes, whichever will get you with a straight line. Here we go. Now. Play around with this, reuse your bones, see how that feels, how it makes a difference. Flex your legs. Does that help create a sense of better posture? Okay, tightening your abs. You want to keep your arms straight. Everything's a plank. Straight line, straightforward. Good. All right, let's go ahead and walk our feet back, hands to be safe. Stand up, give yourself a second, make sure you've got your balance, and then head back to your chair. Good. All right, guys, last exercise, standing. Actually, we've got one, two. Okay, oh yeah, so we're ending standing. Okay, one more. So I just want you to bring your, we're gonna do a heel toe. Actually, we're not even gonna do weights, forget it. We're gonna drop our weights. But I want you guys to be in movement. So for those of you who can handle it, if you want, I want you have to keep your hand close by. Find some space where you can either pass each other. I want you just to practice your just your tandem walk just naturally, like no help, no arms, no dumbbells. And then when you reach that, if you want to turn and go the other direction. So see if you can get 4 good steps in. Heel to toe, maybe it's 2. Again, stay close to your chair if you want some level of support, grab the bar. But do 4, turn, 3, 2. Good. I always have you guys with something in your hand. This is good just to do without anything, just not even worrying. Do 2 more passes. Take 8 more steps, whichever way that is. And then once you hit those 8 steps, find your way to your chair. And go ahead and relax and sit. If you have your ball, grab your ball. And we're going to start with it on our left side and just gently hold it between your hands. And relax. Other side. Bring it forward in front and just gently bring it up and over and blow it out. One more time, up and blow it out. Take it in front of you and we're going to press out and stretch down and blow it out. Press down, nice and slow. Excellent. Go ahead and put that ball down. And I want you to extend your right leg, heel down, toes up. If you have to hold into that chair, use that bent leg, whatever you have to do to allow that back leg to relax and just stretch. Take a breath in and roll out. Roll up. And with that right leg out, go ahead and point your toe and flex. And now let's rotate that ankle. And let's go ahead and reverse it. Excellent. Bring that back underneath you. Wonderful. Extend your left. And hinge at your hips. Again, nice tall spine, head extending beyond your toes. Breathe in. Roll up. Let's roll up. Press your toe and flex it. And let's rotate. And let's reverse it. Excellent. Bring that foot underneath you. Open up your legs just a little bit. Press your forearms into your thighs. And see if you can just gently press out while you tuck your hip under. Drop your head. And let's roll up. One more time. Down, flat back, press your legs out. And let's roll. Bring your feet underneath you. We're going to take our right arm across our chest. Rotate those wrists again. And then create a fist. And open, and then rotate over that left shoulder. Make sure you're breathing. Blow it out, come back center. Let's take our left arm across our chest. Again, rolling our wrist. Make a fist. And release those fingers out, open, and then just twist our spine over our right shin. Back center. Last little bit. Extend across your hands. Press your shoulders forward. Take a breath in. One last breath. Open up the chest. Press your shoulders back. Breathe in. And out. All right. Shake your hands to your side. Roll those shoulders back. And let's take two really nice cleansing breaths. Start low. Breathe in. Good. And blow out. Last one. Breathe in. And blow it. Wonderful. Wishing you guys the best Easter weekend. Hopefully the good right family. Wishing you all peace. Yes, ma'am. Say yes. Okay. I think some you have they want to get rid of all comments and then I need stuff is very pretty. Oh, yes, well, it's just the birthday, a new school. Where they all out, but the journal and get really out there, we can have and the dates and we're not so it's one people. That's where you was. Yes, the process is not bad. Oh, no, yes, it's first. I feel the same on our yes. I'm never. It's yes, I'll do the last on Monday. Yes. Yeah, no, come on. I got to right. That's like always here out. I didn't think around it. And the one that black, that is the definition, like those parts of the umbrella and present is that. If I keep it in the class, when you all my whole career, so it's so not so you can make those. So I get marks, figure out. But my time going ahead, life is stuff. So I find that I back to the. Yes, you're the best. Right. The line. Yes, you guys. Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, and I want to name with me. Okay. How are y'all? How are y'all? Okay, this is a. Right, yeah, actually, I'm saying that. I have tried to ask the meetings, I tried to say this is either. Yeah, it's great. Like that off. I did, yeah, my